Hey everyone, a lot of you guys like to hear me yap a lot, so we're gonna be yapping a lot. Ignore the time. So Bandai posted this quite a few days ago now. I'm way too lazy with this stuff. And it says upcoming with new content. I don't think these guys are English speakers, but as we'd opened this up, we have a little post here. Someone made a Reddit post about this, explaining everything in good detail, and he deleted the post, so now I have to explain it and do it myself. So yeah. So we've seen everything so far. We have Toy Town, Mellow, Watery, and BA Chief. We had three massive updates, Map, Mellow, and then 2 new roles. And then we'll be looking at the spring and summer updates. I'm in Australia, so seasons are kind of reversed, but I do actually have some dates about this later on, because we kind of do know when the updates come out. They kind of have a schedule for them, which we have a prediction, which has been right so far. So you know what? I want to say it's 90% guaranteed we know the next update comes out. But if you guys haven't caught up on these, I'd recommend watching my other videos and subscribing to stay tuned, I guess. But I'm gonna just cover them anyway. Not in great detail this time, but we brought up some new stuff, and we know a little bit more about Xcure. Some new Xcure news has dropped because we went back through the code. Wouldn't be doing this much if Punchy wasn't my friend. So shout out to Punchy, guys. Anyway, all right, let's start with number 1. Okay, well, bro, it's a bit too big on the screen. Hold on. All right, so we got members card. As you can see, this is Kira Kingdom. That says it in Japanese kanji. You got some kanji in there, or whatever. We know this one. This is a spokesperson card. The new spokesperson role is next. They'll be passing IDs to other people, which we don't know if they're going to be passed in packages. It seems like it'll just be put in their inventory, because we don't actually know if they are in packages as an item. It just seems like you can just put it on a person, because it gets there's a new command called stash. So like shooting a gun like with Mellow, now you can just press a button to stash. And you can stash 2 IDs on 2 people. Not per round, per game. And the next little leak here is little light Yagami with his open shirt. 14-year-old girls will be screaming over this, and I'm that demographic, because I'm included in that, dude. I'm screaming over shirtless light Yagami. So yeah, well, that's the premium skin. That's the premium avatar, you know. Don't worry, Bandai, I can leak your game all you want, man. I'll be all your advertising, all you need. Just hire me, man. Just hire me, man, at this point. So this is the next customization track. Naomi Misura is no longer a premium skin, has her own skin, and a REM skin. You know, when is the last time you've ever seen someone use a Ryuk skin? That is insane. So I don't even know if REM's going to be that like popular, but I already know that Naomi is going to be very popular. Why isn't there a Mikami skin yet, man? There's an Xcure update coming out, and there's no Mikami skin, but we have them as a pet. Look at their forehead, bro. Look at her forehead. Massive, dude. But as you can see, the silhouettes, you got the little ducky, you got the cakes, and then you have the duck bill. So we already know what these are. Everything there. That's the entire spring update drop, dude. And I'll tell you the day after. Then we have over to the summer update. We have the premium avatar, which is Earl. We have these 2 skins, which are probably the best skins in the game. I'll be honest, man. This is gonna be the best update that's coming out. I'm so excited for the Xcure update. The tennis Yagami skin, and then the Misa with the hoodie on. Absolutely delightful. We have the star sunglasses, the bucket, or the pail, or whatever you call it, the tennis racket, and the toast. I'm leaking your game, Bandai! Like, come on! Please don't ban me. And then these 2 new icons are completely new in the game. But this one isn't. This one is Nier's SPK tracker symbol, but also their command cards. So I'm very confused on what this is, because these little icons are very similar to command cards, as well as this is the SPK tracker, but we know this one, which I'll get to in a second, because this one is also a command card. What makes me think this one's a command card is because this one's 100% Xcure, but if I go here, up in my top left here, you can assign an investigator you want to judge to a fake surveillance task by using a command card. If they don't come, there's a good chance they might be L. So what this tells me is it's a command card. Probably spawns like Vindicating, that you assign to an investigator. If the investigator doesn't do it, the Vindicating task, Xcure gains 10 progress. Let's just say that, right? If they do it, they upload their name. I'm assuming that's the downside, that they lose their name, but they don't lose 10 progress. So if they don't do it, Xcure gets 10 progress, but you get to keep your name. So the person that doesn't do it is more likely to be L, and you should be targeting them next. However, this is kind of like an L decoy, isn't it? No one's going to be doing it, but sometimes, you know, someone actually could be doing this as well. Anyway, enough with the yapping. Let's go to the next part. We know that the notebook scrap will be a part of X-Kira. It looks like in a meeting, X-Kira will be giving this piece of paper to a random person. Well, not random person, but you will be appointing a person. It only seems to be working on investigators. We don't really know how it works with special roles yet, but we do know that you can appoint follower onto the confirmed investigator. So you can turn the confirmed investigator into your follower, which is kind of nutty. I'm not gonna lie, that comes up with a huge interactions, and I will show you why we think that's gonna be the thing just very shortly from after this. But let's just say you start, even when we had the, we ended up installing that cheat engine that everyone's been using, and you can spawn in the notebook scrap, and it lets you kill criminals, and that's all it does. But I'm assuming what happens is that you get touched by this notebook scrap, you are now a follower, and now you have this piece of paper in your inventory. We don't know if you're actually allowed to write names down in this thing, but we just know that once you're appointed as X-Kira's follower, you will have this in your inventory. And then we have the Shinigami eyes, which will also come in the X-Kira update. We have no idea how this will work. I don't even think it's like an item that can be used. We know it's an item in your inventory, so it's probably for the follower or X-Kira himself, because Mikami has the eyes in the anime, if you didn't know. I don't think it actually has a use, but if it does, I'm very interested in how it would play out. I'd rather this item show you whose role is investigator or something. You just select someone and say this person is investigator or this person isn't investigator, compared to just giving someone a name, because in a lobby now, there's about 7 people with roles and 3 people with just normal investigator, which is kind of nutty, especially with the confirmed out there, but at least you can turn the confirmed into your follower, which will kind of become a method in the future. But keep an eye out for this little eyeballs, because if anyone knows anything about this one, you know, comment what you guys would think the Shinigami eyes would work as, because I think just being able to read someone's name at a distance kind of sounds a bit broken, or just not as useful. And we have these 3 achievements, and we have these 3 achievements, and you got the notebook scrap, which this one in the code is called appoint follower. So this is when you get a follower. You give someone the piece of paper, you get the achievement once you get given the piece of paper. This one is the Kira Kingdom card. Basically, you just gotta frame someone, and then you gotta get the this one is arrest the person that you tracked in the with the SPK tracker as Nia. So we know that these ones, and notice, stop it. Notice how this one looks very similar to this command card. So I'm kind of curious on how that one works. This one is X-Kira's command card. You know how you spawn in the videotape messages? Well, this is X-Kira's command card. It will pop up with this text. I made the right choice. Well, I'm assuming. I'm not absolutely sure on this one, but I'm absolutely sure on the next one. You've got to be kidding. There's no way accepting Kira can be good. Last time I asked this on my video, people actually gave me good responses. And this is what Nia says right before unleashing money onto the town or whatever, and then people kind of go crazy. So yeah, this is Nia's command card, which is this one, which still don't really have that good of an idea on how it works, but we just know that Kira can't see anyone. But hey, here we have some more information that I haven't showed to anyone yet, because we gatekeep it. We like to gatekeep. And then I show it off to everyone, so you have to subscribe to me if you want to see this stuff, guys. It's premium content. No one actually digs into the game. No one makes tutorials. I do, baby. I made a tutorial. I'm gonna keep making tutorials. Shout out to me, guys. Anyway, we have a bunch of code here. A lot of it is in Japanese. A lot of yapping, a lot of Japanese. So we got the win after tailed achievement, which you also notice these are numbered. And in the game, there is 40 achievements, while there's 44 in the code. And 2 of these aren't even in the game, like Kill Mello. This one involves you killing Mello as Kira, and this one says Exile L with the spokesperson. But these achievements haven't been announced or added. The Mello one's a bit late to be added anyway. So they've just been unused. So yeah, looks like there was an achievement for killing Mello and then winning the game, and then exiling L with the spoke. How do you exile L, dude? How do you get him voted out, dude? Without him revealing his L at that point, or just revealing his wild tree, bro. That's impossible. That's literally so hard to do. But if you give L a spokesperson thing and then you vote him out, he gets removed from the match and then just game over. Kira wins, which is, I think, is hilarious. And here's it translated: use the Death Note to punish Mello and then win. Use a fake ID to banish L and win. Win by arresting the target of an SPK chailing. And then this one, now this is the juicy one, guys. Appoint players whose roles are public as Kira followers. So when it means whose roles are public, what do you think? That there's only 2 roles that can be revealed as public when they're alive. Number 1 is the confirmed investigator since the start of the game. And number 2 is the MPA chief, which I'm pretty sure the MPA chief one, very curious if we'll be allowed to convert the MPA chief. But if you can't, then MPA chief is more trustable than a confirmed investigator at this point. Because I cannot wait for the situations where you get attached to the confirmed investigator, but they're actually your follower and you don't reveal the book. So it clears you. That is going to be so confusing. I wish Kira, the original Kira, got a rework now, because I feel like X Kira is just too powerful, man. What the hell, man? Who's going to go back to playing normal Kira? Unless normal Kira's follower has like the Shinigami eyes and X Kira doesn't. And then finally, we have the fake notebook, which I've mentioned before. No announcement on this. We would think it'd come out of the X Kira thing, but it has no resemblance on why it would... I have no idea, man. This one hasn't been announced, this one hasn't been talked about, this one is kind of just an unused feature. If we get updates after the game, maybe we'll see this come out. Let's just hope that this game stays alive. You guys gotta keep this game alive, man. You gotta keep digesting the content for this game, you gotta keep playing it, man. But yeah, that's literally all 17 things that I wanted to bring up with this little picture here. So yeah, I brought up everything. This is literally confirmed on everything other than the command cards. We have no idea. This one has to be X-Kira, because it's a surveillance task, which we already saw. It's literally surveillance. And this one's SPK. I don't understand why it's the same image, though. So whatever, dude. But hey, here's the fun part. You guys want to hear the dates on when these updates will drop, because spring, summer, come on, they're pretty vague responses. But luckily, I've been keeping track of all the updates. Okay, so this is a Toy Town. This was a Toy Town announcement, which, if you can see, came out 28th of November. This is when the update dropped, on November 28th. So just keep that in mind. November 28th. Now we'll see the next update, the Mellow update, which was early 2025, which we won't count this one. No. This one. This is the date when the update actually dropped, the 29th of January. So 2 months after November. Remember this. And then the spring update, which happened recently in March, which was actually last month. Actually, wow, you know what? That's been a while back. Which was released on March 24th, 2025. Now, you see a trend, right? Every 2 months, there's been an update. And if you look at the date now, it's right after Easter for me. But we're near the end of April. It's only been 1 month. So let's just assume that we'll be seeing the next update in late May, like past the 24th, 27th, you know, that type of time. So May 20th something is when we'll be getting the next update, no, the spokesperson update. We'll be getting the spokesperson update around May, late May. But it doesn't stop there. As we've seen, the summer update. What is 2 months after May, people? July. July will be probably the final update we'll see for this game before the developers have to say, oh, you know what, we've actually been updating the game in secret. If they have been doing that, then why haven't you fixed the hackers, bro? We know you abandoned this game, man. Please. Look at this guy saying 15 players, 3 members of Team Kira. Holy crap, no, I completely forgot about this one. But apparently, Punchy found that the follower can be separate from Kira follower. So spokesperson and Kira follower are 2 different entities. So there could be 3 Team Kiras. But I doubt that. I highly doubt that, because of it would break the game. Kill 2 criminals and then just outvote L. That's rough, dude. Oh yeah, and then also there's one guy says that they want an Xbox release and a Switch release. Some people on the Discord have been saying that there's an Xbox leaks and stuff like that. Let me just tell you that there are Xbox icons, but that's because Microsoft's, well, an Xbox controller is a Microsoft product. So it has to have compatibility with it, because you can use it on PC and Xbox controller, which I do every now and then. But if you look in the game's code, there's a lot of PlayStation logos, However, there isn't any Xbox logos or Nintendo logos or anything like that, so it probably won't be coming out anytime soon on those devices. But this is kind of just a party game to play with friends at this point, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. However, it would be kind of fun to play on those. It would work on those consoles. But I kind of wish they would fix the audio bugs and stuff like that. You know what? Quality of life features, man. We need more player count, we need more roles, we need more maps. Not more roles, but like, we need more, yapping, apparently. I have no idea what I'm saying at this point. Anyway, smash like. I'm gonna go now. It's very late. I'll go to bed. As well as comment what you guys think about this entire roadmap. I'm very happy that Bandai is kind of active with their updates, even though that they've left so many spelling mistakes here. Upcoming new contents. Okay, I've never seen someone say contents like that before. Maybe I'm just tired. And also, new role. Where's the S, man? There's 2 new roles. Dama! Anyway, catch you guys.